Hello everyone, I'm Claire Marie B and welcome to my channel. The team at Tiefossi kindly approached me and asked me if they could send me a journal for me to have a look at and give an honest review around my views and how I would use this with my journaling. So I'm delighted to bring that to you today. I just want to highlight up front and be very transparent. I'm not being paid for the video and all the views are absolutely my own and my honest ones. So let's dive right in. The journal I'm going to be sharing with you today is the Moon's Power Journal. You'll see that you get a nice thank you card in there with some scannable links, and then we have the journal in its own box inside there as well. Tiefossi have gone down a different route than some of the other journal companies in that this is a really nice cardboard, almost shell for the journal, I would say, rather than one of the strong boxes. I really like this in that they've done something a little bit different. It's also then cellophane wrapped, so the chances of having any damage to this journal through postage are really significantly reduced by the packaging that they've chosen for this. Once I've undone the cellophane, you'll see that there's actually, surprisingly, there's an extra layer of cellophane in their box, which covers the front of the journal. So again, giving that added extra protection, and because the box is so tight fit to the journal, it really does reduce the risk of dinking it. As you'll see, the Moon's Power Journal is a really lovely sage green colour, I would call it, and it has all gold embossing over it. Along the sides, it's all etched in gold, each of the pages individually, so that gives it an even lovelier sheen. It's quite weighty, and the fabric as well is a vegan leather, so it's not, I've been using canvas recently and I found that I've got some stains and bits and pieces, so this would keep clean easier. On the inside cover, they have their logo, which is again all embossed, so there's real attention to detail that I'm noticing with the journal. The journal is 160 GSM, and that's really important to me that it's 160. The pens that I use and other materials sometimes mean that I really need a thicker page and I don't want to compromise on my paper. As we open up the journal, you'll see that there are, I'll bring this closer so you can see it. Each page is numbered, and you can see then closer the colour of the dots on the page and the numbers. As I'm flicking through, I can see there some of the joins and the pages are laying flat. That's another thing that's very important to me. When I'm taking my flat lay pictures or when I'm recording for all of you, I need the pages to be able to stay flat. At the back of the journal, we have an envelope folder, and there's also a pen loop on there and a good sturdy elastic. I really don't use pen loops. I like to have one there, but I can't think of a single occasion when I've actually put a pen in the journal because I always carry my pencil case around, but it's nice to have them. So let's jump in and do a pen test. I'm taking some nice bright coloured Tombows for this to give it a real test. There's a few things that I'm looking for when I do a pen test. Of course, ghosting. With 160 GSM, I don't expect that to happen, but I'm also looking for how much does the paper absorb the ink and almost do like a frayed effect, and also does it really change the colour from what I want it to be. I've had several journals where I'll pick a colour scheme, I'll start filming, and then the actual pen ink as I'm putting it into the paper, it changes shade. I'm really happy with the results of the pen test. Now let's have a look with black archival ink and see how easy the ink flows and writes onto the page. Again, that's something else that I'm looking for when I'm doing lettering. I want to make sure that it feels really smooth. It's not catching the pen nibs in any way, the paper, and that the ink will flow nicely. And again, that it's not kind of bleeding into the page as I'm writing. And I'm really pleased to say that it's not. Let's have a check out of the pages and see if they're laying flat as well. They're laying as flat as I would expect them to. I would always have to give them an extra press. I've been really surprised by this journal and blown away. I'm someone who sticks to what I know and what I really like. So it's difficult often for journal companies to sway me into something different. But I really like this. I like the prints. I like the gold embossing. I like the attention to detail with it, and the quality is really great. It also has 2 ribbons. When I'm drafting out future things, or there's always 2 places I need to be in my journal at once, so I really like to have 2 ribbons rather than 1. And the ribbon colour matching to the pen holder, the pen elastic, is really good as well. So overall, I'm really, really delighted by this journal. I think it's fantastic. I hope you found this review useful, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye.